Alright y'all, so I had a whole lot to do around the house, but I got everything done. It's almost 5:30 here and I'm just about to make this stuff. But I did eat last night the little flatbread stuffed taco situation. I don't even know what to call it. But I did finish that off. I had about maybe 3/4 of one of them left, so I ate that. And I also finished my first jug of water, so I'm on jug number 2. And y'all see my little mint in there? Isn't it cute? So that's what I've had so far. Before the meal, I'm gonna make this smoothie. You can see here I have some large chunks of cucumber and large chunks of pineapple in there. And when I say large, it's really large because my blender is a high-powered blender, so I don't have to finely chop. The blender does all of the work. My pineapple was very ripe. It was pretty much begging to be used, but it wasn't rotting yet, so I caught it just in time. You can see by the leaves how ripe it was. Here, these are very green, and then right here it was kind of a little brown. So it was very, very ripe and ready to go. What I'm also going to add to this is going to be some coconut water that I showed you earlier, and then I'm going to add some, this thing just stabbed me. Let me put it over here. Then I'm going to add some organic chlorella powder. And I'm kind of scared to open this and shake it around because it is very powdery. But I do want you to see what it looks like. Very, very green. Like a really deep, deep, deep emerald green. It's a really pretty color, especially when you blend it up. You're going to see this whole smoothie is going to be that color. It's really pretty. So we're going to put that all together along with some aloe. So I want to show you again what the aloe looks like and explain to you how I'm going to get into it. So I'm going to clip this off and clip. That's probably about yay there or so. I'm going to clip that off, and then I'm going to get all of the spikes off. They're definitely spiky. That's what just stabbed me. I'm going to go along the sides and get all of the spikes off, and then I'm going to slice it into kind of large pieces and then get the aloe out of it. So I'm going to go ahead and slice it into the large pieces and then come back and show you how I get the aloe out, okay? So we have it chopped up now. This is the end of it that definitely has aloe in it, so I'm going to use this. And this is the tip. I'm going to use this also because, as you can see, it has aloe in it. But it's just going to take a little bit more work because it is so small. So I'll do that later on off camera. But these are the bigger chunks that I'm going to show you. So these 3 here, I've already taken the spikes off, as you can see. You see the sides are spikeless. I have one more piece, and I saved this one so I can show you the spikes and how I take them off. So that's what the little trick is. This one doesn't stab. Oh, this one will. You see how sharp that is? That thing could cut and stab somebody. So we're going to get those off. You definitely don't need to eat that. And I just stand them upright. It's easier for me that way to get the spikes. And you want to do, this one is, see this, I did a little bit too thick. You want to have it as thin as possible so you're using as much of your aloe vera as you can. So see, this one is very thin. This is ideal, right? This one I went a little bit too thick and there's aloe vera in there. So what you want to do is separate the top green and bottom green from your aloe. You want all that good ooey gooey slimy stuff. That's where your healing is. But we don't want this green stuff. So you could lay it down like that and just slice across, you know, if you're comfortable with that. But as you can see, you have one side that's flat and then another side that's curved. So for me, it's better if I do it like this. I would love to do it all in one swoop. However, I don't think that, oh, this is annoying. However, I don't think that I would be successful doing it in one swoop. So I'm just gonna do it like slice it out like that. See? Can you see that? It's barely, you want pretty much no aloe vera on there, okay? See if we can get this whole piece. There we go, that's better. So I saw a video where a guy was just slicing, swooping all the way across. I saw a lady do it that way, and I was like, okay, that's cool, but I don't know. I don't feel like I have enough experience to do it that way, I guess. And I don't want to waste my aloe vera, so I'm doing it in a more tedious way. And I also don't want to cut myself. Okay, there we go. Got it. So clearly you can peel it also. I've had just raw aloe vera before. However, I have never dissected it myself. So this is my first time, y'all. See, it has this ooey gooey sliminess to it. So that's why it would be really, really good, like in shakes and sauces and things like that, as a natural thickness. This one has a lot on it. I'm gonna try to work on that some more. Now this is the part where I think I can go ahead and lay it down and get the rest out. Yeah, there we go. Well, maybe I could have done it like that on the other side too. I think I was just afraid because I don't have much experience. Oh, look at here! Y'all! Look, we did it! Oh man. We got a green piece left. Hold on. We almost did it. There we go. Oh, this stuff is so slimy. Look, y'all. There we go. So what I'm going to do is actually, instead of putting it directly into the blender, I'm going to put it into a bowl of water that I have over here. Because aloe vera naturally has a laxative and it's a yellowish color. And you don't want that. If you're not trying to have the results of eating a laxative, then you don't want that, okay? So I'm gonna soak all of the pieces in the water for maybe about 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes or so. And the water should then turn yellow. That lets us know that that laxative has gotten off of the aloe. And then I'm going to add it to the smoothie. All right, y'all, so it is time, and I can't really, I don't know if y'all can or not, maybe there's a slight, when I say slight, I mean very slight yellow tinge, but I don't, okay, yeah, maybe so. Very, very slight. So I thought that the water would become more yellow, but it's like, very, very slight. So I don't know if this soaking actually makes a difference or not. I guess it does, better safe than sorry, right? So we're gonna take our pieces of aloe here, and I'm going to put those into the blender. Now this stuff is very slimy, as you can see. It's gonna make my nails and skin look really cute, okay? So y'all, also I wanted to show you what I did. Some of them, you remember the pieces were like pretty, let me show you. The pieces were pretty wide, like this. So I figured out that what works for me is if I cut them a little bit smaller before I start to shave off the green to get the aloe out. So just a tip for anyone that might want to do this. All right, so now I'm going to put a little bit of coconut water into the smoothie machine. Sometimes I've been rain voices. Oh, and I want to put some banana too. I almost forgot. So this banana, y'all, is not the burro banana. The burro I'm going to use in my meal. This is just organic banana. that I had previously that I froze, and I freeze them specifically for the purpose of smoothies. So I already have something that's icy in there without having to add ice. And then finally, we are going to add our chlorella. It has a unique smell to it. It doesn't stink, but it has a unique smell. Just tap it down back into the bag because, like I said, it's very powdery. If I blew into it right now, see, look at my fingers. You see, it gets all over everything. So just be very, very careful with it. So I'm going to blend this up, and then I will show you, where's my fingers? I'm going to blend this up, and then I will show you what it looks like. I'm not going to blend on camera because this thing is super duper loud. I mean loud. Alright y'all, so here is the smoothie. Post it just one more time. And let's see what this thing tastes like. Sure is pretty. Look at it. I thought the green would be darker because of the chlorella, but I guess with all of the other ingredients, it kind of balances it out. I hope y'all can get it. Let me bring it closer. Look, it's really pretty. So let's see. Let's do a taste test. On the porch where y'all can see consistency. There you go. Ooh. Oh Lord, please don't let this be nasty. I have never put it. Oh, that's good. Ooh, I just licked it off my finger. That's so cute. Let's see. It needs y'all, it's not nasty. It's just kind of like an acquired taste. Don't leave an aftertaste. I was trying to make it without putting sweetener in it though. Alright y'all, so taste test number 2. Let's see what we got this time. It looks pretty much the same. That changed the taste slightly. Alright y'all, so I figured it out. I put way too much aloe vera. Then when I look back on the video, I'm like, Levon, what were you doing? Like, you put the whole thing in there. So for the amount of other fruit and other fruit that I had in liquid, y'all, we really only needed probably 1 or 2 slices of aloe vera. I went overboard. I was too excited, okay? I did the most. So I had to go ahead and put in some agave to sweeten it, and now it is definitely on point. Even a child would like this now. Now I'm going to go ahead and work on my meal. I have calabaza squash, sweet yellow onion, and then the burro banana. So I'm going to chop all that up. It's going to go into my grapeseed oil with these seasonings, and I will show y'all what that looks like. Alright y'all, so I chopped all of that up already, but I want, and this is the burro banana. I wanted to go ahead and take a moment and show you this. So this is how it looks. If you're just familiar with regular bananas, you might think, oh my goodness, this one is rotten, but I want to show you it's not. And you could also still peel it like a regular banana, but the texture is just a little bit different. So look at that. Look how pretty it is. So just because the skin looks that way doesn't mean that anything is wrong with the banana. Okay? Now you can get a feel for the texture. It's not as soft and mushy as a regular banana. So it's going to be really nice cooked. And you can also eat it raw. I've already tasted it. You could eat it just like that if you wanted to. Alright, so I'm going to throw all that in there. And that's what I'm going to eat, y'all. I'm going to show it to you once it's cooked and in a bowl. And all I have here is some grapeseed oil. I'm using some sea salt, cinnamon, sweet basil, garlic powder, and white pepper. Alright, y'all. So look at my beautiful hash. I am so proud of this. Look. Isn't that pretty? So this is what I'm about to sit down and eat. Probably watch somebody's or a few people's videos on YouTube while I eat that. And then I have to edit my own video. Previous video. Come on. There we go. Ooh. So I'm gonna have that with my smoothie that I fixed, and then I did want to show y'all the sea moss. This has been sitting over here the whole entire time, and I just forgot to show y'all. The bottom part you can see has already, you see that water is like brown, so it's all that stuff is already coming off of it, and that's exactly what you wanted to do. And every few hours, go ahead and dump the water and then put more. So I'm soaking for until tomorrow morning. So I'll probably dump and add more water, maybe 3 or 4 times until it's clear of all of the salt. And so I left this part, hope you can see this, let me see. Yeah, you can see it really good. All right, so I left this part out of the water so you can see what that looks like. Look. So this, if you're not familiar with Irish moss or sea moss, this is what it looks like. It's a cousin of seaweed, basically. So if you've ever been to the beach and see that stuff that washes up on it, this is its cousin, right? And then, and I don't know if you can see this, but there's even salt on my fingers right now. You can hear it too. See? So once it's soaked in there, look what a piece that has been soaking for the past couple of hours looks like. You see? It's cleaned off. Alright, so I'm going to let all of it soak now. And that piece I left out. And then in a little while I'm going to dump it and just put more water to cover it. See, that's an impurity that's in there. Some impurities, so you see you're getting all that stuff out of there. So that when it's time for you to blend it up, you're just going to have some really nice, clean, smooth sea moss. Okay? Let me cover that actually. Had a top on the top. Alright, y'all, so let me tell you what this tastes like. Oh, this bowl is hot. There we go. Let's do a taste test. I'm gonna get some onion, zucchini squash, and Burro Banana on there. Ooh, it's hot. You can see that steam. Come on. See that steam? That was hot. I want to eat it so bad. Last time I did this, I burned my mouth. It was probably a video last year. My cousin was laughing at me. Now this is good. I really like that banana in there. Ooh. So you got that sweet little nudge from the onion. Nice little crunch left to it, because when I cook my fruit, if I cook fruit and vegetable, I don't like to cook them all the way down. Unless I'm making something like a tomato sauce and I want the tomato to, you know, cook all the way down. Otherwise, I like for them to have a bit of a very slight crunch left, because in my mind, that means that it's still nutritional value. You don't want to overcook your food to where you're killing it and you're not benefiting from it. And y'all, oh, this Burro Banana just sets it off. This is my first time, to the best of my knowledge, ever having Burro Banana. And then with the, well, I put my seasonings away. That sweet basil, a little bit of cinnamon. I just decided to throw the cinnamon in there. This works, y'all. I could even just have that banana sliced and just kind of fried in that grapeseed oil just a little bit, with a little bit of cinnamon on top and a little bit of salt. Y'all, I've never had this before. It is so good. This is a winner. So this is a winner. My those meat patties I made, that's a winner. Those lettuce wraps. So you're definitely gonna see this again. You might see this a couple of times. Now let me get off this camera. This is really good. Y'all gotta try these. You gotta try these. This is good. So I don't know if I'm gonna do any more recording today. This video is probably already super duper long. I'm probably gonna finish this whole pan tonight. I ain't playing. And then if I get hungry again a little bit later, more than likely I'm gonna have last night when I made those little Tef flatbread pieces, the first piece I made was a fail, meaning it wasn't still in the form of flatbread. However, it's still edible. It's just in pieces. So if I eat anything else, it's gonna be those pieces along with my mock meat and then that avocado ranch that I made, because I don't want to throw those pieces away. They're still good. They're just not a full piece of bread. So I'm not gonna necessarily put that on camera, but yeah, this is making me so happy right now. And then I'm probably gonna have some of the figs I showed you, because since I've been eating this way, I haven't, y'all, I haven't been craving, oh, this is, y'all, this hitting the spot, okay, this in the, yes, but, alhamdulillah, that's good, but I haven't been craving sugar like I usually do. Before I started this 21-day challenge, I was listening to a lady on YouTube, and she was like, well, if you eat alkaline foods, basically healthy, whole, living foods from the earth, it's going to decrease your cravings for sugar. And I didn't believe her. I was like, she don't know. Like, I really have a sugar addiction. She don't understand. And y'all, I have not wanted not one cake, not one cookie, not one pie. Seriously, alhamdulillah, all praise due to Allah, because I seriously was dealing with a sugar addiction. I kid you not. And so sometimes at night I may want to follow up with something that is sweet, and if I do, then I'm gonna have these figs here. All right, y'all, so I think that's it for today. I'm still working on my water. I'm still on jug number 2. Barely got anything down. But I'm gonna try to finish this and get through 3 jugs before 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, inshallah. Yeah, y'all, so I think we good. I think we did good today. Y'all been with me for a long time. From this morning, we took a break, and then now, and yeah. So thanks for sticking with me. I know this video gonna be super duper long. I know it. Don't complain. I love you. Love me back. All right. Peace, blessings, love, and light. God be with you. Bye.